The revival of South Pacific has become one of the toughest tickets in town, and it's because it's received rave reviews.
The critics have singled out Kelli O'Hara for her performance. Sandy Kenyon spent some time with her backstage at Lincoln Center, and she sounds like she's very interesting.
This is really an interesting story, Diana, Sade, and Lee. She was a Tony nominee for Light in the Piazza, but Kelli O'Hara told me she still had to audition 3 times before earning the chance to captivate audiences every night in the revival of South Pacific. It's a production that truly lives up to the words from the show's famous song.
Some enchanted evening.
Kelli O'Hara has traveled 1,000,000 miles from where she started, only to land close to home in the role of a lifetime.
I said I would do whatever it took because I really felt like this role was something I had to do. I had to play.
Like nurse Nellie Forbush, the actress is a Southern gal who calls herself a cockeyed optimist.
Of course, of course. I'm sure I've gone through many points in my life when I'm absolutely not, just bleh. But yeah, I mean, how could I be more positive than I am right now with doing the show? You know, I got a record coming out. It's a great time. I'm just on top of the world, and I have to be optimistic because of that.
I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
Her journey to Broadway from Oklahoma began just a few steps from where she now performs. Kelli came here to Lincoln Center as a 21-year-old tourist.
Once in a while it'll just hit me. You know, I'll look up and I'll say, I remember dreaming about being here or working in this area, and it grabs me, and it's emotional.
It was her work opposite Harry Connick Jr. in Pajama Game that led him to convince her to explore new territory.
This is my story.
Her first solo album has a few show tunes on it, but she also wanders far afield.
I grew up on a farm. I have country influences. I was listening to these things. I have an opera degree. I said, let's just pull it all in there and let's see what happens.
Did you notice that the sun just slipped away?
That's the best song on the album. It was written by Kelli's husband, Greg Norton. Turns out she's in love with a wonderful guy in real life. Mr. Norton is also a very lucky guy. The album, called Wonder in the World, is in stores now. It's USA Today's musical pick of the week. Sade, Diana, and Lee.
It's really a fantastic show.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
And the album, too.
Yeah,
Terrific.
it's great.
Yeah.
And of course, if you want to see more of this, I'm actually doing a special on it on May 17th at 7:30 p.m. So check it out.
Forget about sing. I can listen to her just speak.
I know. Isn't she incredible?
Wonderful voice.
She's great. And you got good weather for us.